Welcome back to I've Got Something to Tell You with Taylor and
Colleen.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start off with our things that we need to go over, like our live show, which is next week, May 28th on Thursday at Jared's.
Mm-hmm. We will be, if you are listening in your local, just so you're aware, instead of being in the main area, like in the coffee shop, we're going to be in the larger back area, the new event space.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have questions about where to find us, just go ahead and ask somebody at the front counter or something, but just giving a heads up there.
Yeah.
So,
Good call.
thanks.
But yeah, we'll be really excited if you guys want to go. We're going to have a whole projector.
Taylor is pumped about this projector, and it's kind of scaring me.
It's going to be a good time, okay? You don't want to miss it.
You don't, but
Mm-mm.
no, you don't want to miss it. But
No
I
buts.
do have a pull. I do have a pull the plug condition that if she puts up, don't give me that
The
face.
pull
Don't-
the plug. The pull the plug has not been approved yet.
It's been approved by me. And then she was like, she goes, well, maybe we'll just give the controls to somebody else who, you know,
He's more neutral.
Mm-hmm. But then she's like, well, give him to Norman. I was like, you think Norman's neutral?
Norman's like, I swear. I got you.
Don't believe that for a second. He loves the spooky stuff more, too. So.
That is true. And he might have to get us back for, well, not me, because it'll be the pic, but for leaving him in the seance room. Good times.
That would just be personal against me.
That's
So
true.
actually, can we please double check that everything is said?
Norman, how does the audio sound? He didn't say anything, so I'm just kidding.
He busts through the door.
I said to call me. Sorry, we both have ADD.
She has ADD. I have ADHD. It's not a good combination.
All the DDs and A's.
Mine has an extra letter, so I feel like it's worse.
She's got an H in hers. I don't know where it came from. Anyway.
Moving on.
So oh wait, hang on. Before we even get into my story, Colleen started watching Widow's Bay.
Mm-hmm.
How many episodes in are you?
I'm only 2. We started last night because I was like, Kyle, me and Taylor made a deal that you didn't watch it, did you?
No.
I knew it.
Sorry.
Well, so we were trying to pick a show last night, and we were just like, well, maybe we'll put on like, you know, I think I shared that we've been watching like Modern Family, and
Yeah.
so we're just like, maybe we'll watch Modern Family. We had finished all of the like Split movies or whatever. I don't know I don't want to call them. There's like an anthology.
Aren't they called Split?
Well, Split is like part of it, but then there's Unbreakable and Glass too.
Oh, okay.
So we had finished all of those. We were trying to find something to watch, and I was like, well, I had promised Taylor that I would watch this new show.
Mm-hmm.
And so we started it, and I was laughing out loud. The writing on it
So
is
good.
so funny.
I know.
The part where she's at the museum, or the interviewer, the newspaper guy is at the museum, and the lady's showing him everything. And she goes, and this is our Salem witch trials. We caught them and we burned them. It's a real point of pride for us.
Also the part where they're like the cannibalism.
Yeah.
He's like, it took 4 days. Anyway.
Well, he goes, so they just immediately turned to cannibalism. And he was like, well, no, it took 4 days.
It was so funny.
And then he was like, so you guys have had cannibals here? And he's like, no. And then it just pans to the giant poster.
Okay, so when I watched the first episode, I watched it by myself, and then I made Seth watch it because Tara told me to watch it. It almost gave me like, obviously not the same, but a Michael Scott kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
But like obviously a more serious one.
Yeah.
But you get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
hilarious.
it's also like, I feel like our sense of humor, because like we have very much like satirical men hater vibes. Like, we're being facetious by being like, all men suck, burn them.
Yeah.
But like, it's called Widow's Bay because all the men are completely at risk at all times.
I didn't even know that.
You haven't picked up on that? Like,
No.
the whole, like, all of the women are so funny in it because, like, they'll just say certain things. They'll be like, so what are you asking me to do?
Oh, yeah.
Or,
That.
like,
He's like, what do you think I'm asking you to do?
And so the fog, I think, that's rolling in is going to kill all the men. That's what I'm
Turn
catching.
them into the zombies or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I think the women are safe.
I hope so. I mean, that would make sense of
Yeah.
what you're saying.
But it's
So you finished episode 2.
episode 2 where he stays overnight at
That one was
the
creepy.
inn.
I had to close my eyes.
There were parts I had to close my eyes to.
Really quick. This is a spoiler alert. I realize this is a new show, but we're going to be discussing this like every episode.
Yeah.
We didn't give away anything.
No, I don't think so.
No, it was like the summary, basically.
It's basically, yeah. I mean,
but from this point on, we're going to talk about it.
I was going to say, like, you pick up on the stuff within the first, like, 10 minutes of the first episode. So,
yeah.
If anything, we're just giving it props.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But episode 2 with the clown, I was like, no. Yeah, I was like kind of watching like this. I was like,
I knew it was coming, though, because
I didn't know the clown was coming. I knew that guy was going to be down there.
Well, I figured it's a John Wayne Gacy reference. Like, they were listing all of these things out, and like all of them are like references to other things.
Like in the game where he was like, I'm in the basement. Or are you talking about something else?
Like, the different things that happen in the inn are referencing other kind of like lore.
Oh.
Yeah. So like when they talk about the crawl space, and the clown, that's a John Wayne Gacy reference because he killed people and he killed little boys and put them in crawl spaces, and he dressed as a clown.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
The true crime
the
knowledge.
Layers, man.
I know.
The appreciation I have for the show is unbounded at this point.
It's so good.
It's so good.
And I feel like it keeps popping up on Instagram too. And they're like, this is what real writing looks like. It's so true though, because like I feel like there's not a lot of like really good shows. Like, you know what I mean?
There's also when they're showing the clips of, again, I think it's at the museum, and they're showing all of the different newspaper clips, and one of them is just like priest eaten by whale.
Just like horrific things. Like just they're like, this is the history of what it's made.
And the newspaper writers like, so bad things happen here, and they're like, no.
They're like, why would you say that? Real quick though, episode 3, you are going to love that episode is so good on so many levels. I'm so excited for you. I feel like it's Colleen coded too. So
I can't wait. I think I'm gonna watch it tonight, even though I think tonight Kyle's out of town for work. But I can't wait to watch more of it. I've been holding off on it because I was like,
wait, you are gonna watch it tonight?
I think so. Is it bad? Is it scary?
No. So this isn't spoiling anything, but there's not like a monster in this one.
Okay.
So I feel like it's like it's like an easy one.
Okay.
But it's really good.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you to watch it. You have to text me after.
Okay, I will.
Like, I kind of want to rewatch it.
I think it's in the Mindy Kaling, the Mindy Project, or I forget what show it is, but there's a part where somebody tells somebody else that I just started watching Game of Thrones, and they're like, and it's, that moment where somebody's starting a show that you really, really like. And then they're just like, I'm so jealous that you get to watch this for the first time.
I know. I feel like I get excited when I know it's something someone else will like.
Yes.
Like it's their kind of thing. Because like, I feel like that's what happened with Sub too. Because I feel like a lot of times we can't find a show that we both like. I was like, he's going to love this show. I'm like, yay, we can watch something together. But yeah.
Oh, and then the guy that is the older guy, the one that's like warning the mayor about everything. Do you know what he's from?
No.
So he's in Office Space.
Oh, I haven't seen that in so long.
Okay, but the stapler guy, the one that's like, my stapler.
I don't remember.
And then he doesn't get like a slice of cake and stuff. Like
that's really sad.
He's like the like sad one. But then he's also in Dodgeball. Have you seen that he's married to the wife that like hates him.
I can't remember either.
Oh my god.
It's been so long since I've seen that either.
Okay, you have to watch clips of him because like once you see it, it makes it so much funnier because like
it's just like a completely different setting.
But he's also aged very well. I'll give him that. I can't normally give a man a good compliment, but this man deserves
You're like,
it.
but you?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's so funny.
Oh. Well, I'll look up clips of that.
Yeah. I'll send them to you. I'll find them.
Okay, thank you.
And then I'll just continue to text you the rest of the night.
Just live tweet me.
Cool. Open up a can of worms. You
I'll
asked
be
for
waiting.
it.
I'll be like, what part are we at now? I'm also like, normally I don't like shows that are like I'm like, okay, an hour long is so long. But these ones are only 30 minutes. I'm like, I wish it was longer.
I know.
But anyway, so good. It's only 4 episodes in, so you'll be caught up with me if you watch like...
Oh, at least you tonight? All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so we love Widow's Bay. I think we established that.
Have we gotten that point across yet?
Stay tuned because we will keep updating about it every episode.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited now.
Yay. Okay, so last episode, we got a true crime story. So this episode, we're going to get a paranormal story. And Colleen, you already know what I'm covering. I think I told you.
I already forgot, though.
Perfect. It's Yuma Territorial Prison.
Yes, okay. Because it's a prison, and I love a prison.
You love a prison. And I was also like, this is in Arizona. And I don't even remember. I don't think.
Yes, I do. Now it's all coming back to me. It was a stressful last weekend.
It was stressful.
But
yeah.
So if it's the prison that I'm thinking of, I've passed by this prison multiple times.
And I looked up, I mean, there's a lot of different pictures of it. And I feel like, I don't know if it's because you said that or because it really does look familiar. Like, I was like, okay, maybe I have seen that driving by.
But it's in Yuma. And Yuma's on the way to California, so you would have passed by it. They have like...
It's like right off the street.
Well, it's not like right off the street, so you probably wouldn't have seen it. There's like a long dirt road, though, that you pass by.
Do you see the building with the bricks? Or I mean the stone?
I don't think so.
Okay,
like, I don't think you can actually see it from the road. Like, it's pretty in the distance.
Oh.
But there's a long dirt road that you pass by, and it goes straight to the prison. But there's all these signs on the side of the road as you get closer that says, like, don't pick up, like, hitchhikers because people escape from the prison.
Oh, dang.
I assume that's why. I mean, just in general, don't pick up hitchhikers, but I feel like you don't see those signs.
Actually, wait, do they have those signs? I feel like, do they have those driving to Tucson?
To Tucson, too.
Yeah, because I had it last year we drove, and I think I saw those signs. I was like, ooh, that's scary. I didn't know that I would ever pick up a hitchhiker, but...
But there's a prison right there, too.
Mm-hmm. 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 Anyway, so... Colleen, I've got something to tell you. So, perched on a rocky bluff overlooking the Colorado River, the Yuma Territorial Prison State Historic Park has stood for nearly 150 years as one of Arizona's most infamous landmarks. And it's funny that I say infamous landmarks. I was like, where is it again? But anyway.
We're passenger princesses. We don't ever know where we're going.
For real, though. Like, I don't remember the last time I personally drove by that.
No.
So, behind its weathered stone walls lies a history filled with violence, suffering, death, and stories that many believe never truly ended. Known by many as the Hellhole Prison, Yuma's dark reputation was earned long before ghost stories began echoing through its empty cells. The prison was authorized by the Arizona Territorial Legislature in 1875. During a time when the Wild West was still lawless and dangerous, construction began on April 28, 1876, and just months later, the first 7 prisoners arrived on July 1st. Ironically, the inmates themselves were forced to build the prison that would eventually confine them. Kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah, that's dark.
And under the brutal desert sun, they hauled stone, mixed adobe, and constructed the thick granite walls that still stand today. At first, the prison was small and overcrowded. Cells meant for only a few men were packed tightly with prisoners sleeping side by side in unbearable heat. Summers in Yuma regularly climbed over 110 degrees, as we know, turning the stone cell blocks into ovens, which I can't even imagine. So there's pictures of these, and it's literally like stone and like the cells or whatever, or the pole things. It's like the iron.
The bars.
Yeah, the bars. I'm just like, oh, I can't even.
I can't even touch
imagine.
Something I guess people outside of Arizona have to know is like it gets so hot here that they have to, like, if you go to a grocery store or like a gas station or anything that has like a metal door handle, they have to put protection on that because it can literally burn your hands.
Yeah.
That's how hot it gets here.
Yeah. No. I totally forgot about that, but that's so true because I hate when they don't have those because you're like, ah.
Yeah, like you have to move like real fast or like
now my hands burn.
Yeah.
So disease spread quickly through the cramped quarters, and tuberculosis soon became the prison's deadliest killer. Despite its harsh conditions, the prison was considered surprisingly modern for its time. It became the first place in Yuma to have electricity in 1884, along with indoor plumbing and ventilation systems that most Arizona residents didn't even have in their own homes.
Wow.
Some locals jokingly nicknamed it as the country club by the river. But the prisoners were like, no.
Yeah. You try and stay a night here.
Listen, I would rather have an unflushable toilet than being here.
Yeah.
So over the next 3 decades, the prison expanded. A guard tower was added in 1882, giving officers a clear view across the prison yard. A hospital wing followed in 1885, and by 1891, a separate women's cell block was constructed. In total, around 3,069 inmates passed through Yuma's gates, including 29 women. Among them were murderers, train robbers, outlaws, Apache prisoners of war, and criminals like stagecoach robber Pearl Hart, who, fun fact, she was also nicknamed the Bandit Queen.
I love that.
I know. She received a sentence of 5 years after robbing Stagecoach, but they said her charm, like with her charm, she got out after 2. She's like, thank you. And then
fabulous.
She's like, listen, my name is Pearl.
Yeah.
I don't belong here. And the other well-known criminal was gunfighter Buckskin Frank Leslie, which never heard of him. Didn't even Google him. Sorry.
I feel like that Kyle would know this person.
He would know Buckskin?
Sounds like something he would know.
Like he would just know fun facts about him.
Like,
he's like, oh yeah, Buckskin. I know who that is.
And he'd be like, how do you not know? Shut up.
He was not worth the Google search. Pearl, however, I was like, I gotta know.
Yeah, we gotta know about Pearl.
So, but Yuma's violent reputation grew darker in 1887 during what became known as the Gates Riot. Tensions exploded between prisoners and guards, leading to a deadly confrontation that left 4 inmates dead and a guard seriously wounded. So 7 inmates somehow took firearms from some of the guards, and they used the warden, which I forgot to write down his name, but his last name was Gates, and that's why they called it the Gates Riot.
Oh, okay.
But they took the warden and they used him as a human shield to get to go to the front gates. Mm-hmm. And the warden was like, just shoot. It was like, damn, like I would never.
I mean, I feel like that says something about the inmates, or he's just like, don't let them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like they're dangerous guys.
Yeah.
Well, they are, but so after he said just shoot, like he didn't care, they started shooting, but then one of the inmates behind him stabbed him in the back. He survived, but eventually the inmate got shot and he died.
Oh.
But I was like, damn. Like, that's intense.
Yeah.
So that happened. The most feared location in the prison was called the Dark Cell. Hidden underground beneath the cell blocks, the chamber was a 15 by 15 foot pit carved directly into the rock. Prisoners called it the Snake Den. Men who fought, gambled, or disobeyed guards were chained inside for days at a time with little more than bread and water. The room was pitch black. I mean, it was basically a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Unbearably hot and crawling with insects.
Ugh.
And we live in Arizona, so we know what kind of insects.
Not good ones.
Scorpions.
Oh, no.
Like spiders. Things that can sting you.
Things that could kill you.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was like, that literally sounds like a nightmare. And I feel like most prisons that were built like that time period, they all had something like the hole. Like they all had stuff like that. But it's just like, this was like underground in Arizona where it's hot as fuck.
Well, and if it's in pitch black, I feel like that messes with your mind so much. Like Kyle and I we did this tour of the Lewis and Clark Caverns in Montana.
Mm-hmm.
And they take you like down into the caves or whatever. And there's a part, and you have a tour guide, but they at one point tell you the story about this man that got stuck under there as they're doing the caverns and like mining and everything. And he got stuck down there with absolutely no light. And they actually turn off all of the lights in there to just show you like the pitch blackness of it. And I was like queasy and it was like 5 seconds or something. Like it really, I mean, maybe 30 seconds, but after like they turn everything off, like you immediately lose your like sensory. Like I had to hold on to Kyle because I was just like,
yeah, I know. I don't like it. I feel like it makes, as soon as you lose like the vision, everything else gets extreme. And I wonder if that's.
And then if you can hear like things crawling.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like, no, terrible.
Terrible.
I'm glad you brought that up though, because it was reported that at least 2 inmates were transferred to an insane asylum from staying in the dark cell. People would go crazy down there.
Not surprised.
Just like you said. And even today, when people visit, obviously, it's one of the most oppressive and unsettling parts of the prison. Like the energy down there is just not good.
Wait, you can visit it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a prison anymore.
Oh, then it's not the one I'm thinking of.
I mean, they might have those signs up still just to like have it.
No, I think this one is like, the one I'm thinking of is still a very much active prison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so disregard everything that we talked about.
Never mind. Maybe they built another prison. I mean, because like no one could. I don't think they'd make anyone stay in this prison today.
No, yeah.
Even though some people deserve it. But anyway,
I can name at least. I got probably a top 10.
Yeah. Oh, there was another thing I forgot to write down in here. I'm just gonna guess because I'm not gonna pull it up now. But they got like the most haunted. I think one of the most haunted structures in the nation. Like they got that title, which I was like, go them, because I guess they fought really hard to get that title for this prison. And I mean, they have like a lot of big competitors for it, so I was like, cool.
They are okay, that makes sense. I mean, I was trying to think because like when I was at the Wade Lake House, they're like, we're the most haunted house in America.
Yeah, it was like a specific. I don't know if it was.
I'm sure there's different categories.
Yeah, and I think. I mean, I don't know if there's also different, like, places that, like, award those things. But they did say they were competing with, like, the Villisca Axe Murder House and, like, all the big ones.
Oh, wow.
So I feel like it was, like, a... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll look
No,
up after this.
I'm sure you're right. But also kind of sad because it sounds like... It's not an award.
You're like, woo!
Woo, we tortured people. Oh, no.
Anyway.
2 sides to every story.
I know. And also just the thought that they had like the prisoners of war in there. It's like not great.
Yeah.
So we're going to forget that. That's not a good thing.
Tayler's all celebrating.
Like, wait a minute. Maybe the murders and stuff. Not them.
Yeah. No, if they were bad people. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the train robbers, they probably didn't need to be there.
No.
But anyway, we have that problem today as well.
Yeah.
So death was a constant presence at Yuma, or in Yuma. 112 inmates died during the prison's operation, most from tuberculosis and other illnesses, though others were killed during escape attempts, riots, or taking their own life.
Oh.
A small cemetery just outside the prison walls became the final resting place for many of the prisoners. And when I was researching, like, just like stories of the cemetery, like trying to find different things, I accidentally came across a website that listed every single name of the inmate that was buried there and how they died. And it was disturbing.
Oh, no.
I think just like attaching the name to the way they died, like
Yeah.
taking their life or like something like that.
Were there any like famous inmates that you came across besides
No,
Pearl?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Sorry to let you
I
down.
was just curious.
No big names. So by 1909, overcrowding and shitty conditions forced the territory to shut down. The final 144 inmates were transferred to the new prison in Florence, Arizona, officially ending Yuma Territorial Prison's years as an active penitentiary. But the prison story was far from over. In the years that followed, the abandoned buildings became a high school.
What?
Which I read that like when it was a high school and they played like another school's team, they would call them the criminals, and they thought it was like a big insult, and they ended up liking it. They're like, yeah, we're the criminals. Fun fact.
I love that.
So it went from being a high school, a city jail, a shelter during the Great Depression, and even a temporary military housing during World War II. And then in 1961, the site was preserved as a historic state park that you can visit today. And long after the prisoners left, stories began to spread that not everyone had truly moved on. Over the decades, the prison transformed from a historic landmark into one of Arizona's most haunted locations. So, visitors report unexplained sounds like distant footsteps, echoing through empty halls, heavy bangs from locked cells, whispers in the dark, blood-curdling screams, which apparently that's a common one there. Hate that. They also hear chains dragging frequently.
We hate a dragging ghost.
We don't like dragging.
Yeah.
We like drag.
Yeah.
Some visitors describe sudden cold spots despite the desert heat, while others report strange feelings of pressure, dizziness, or the overwhelming sensation that someone is standing directly behind them. So, cell number 7 has reports of multiple women feeling what they described as hands pinching them while they stood alone inside. And from what I read, like in different articles, one of them said like they would get pinched on the butt.
See,
which I'm like, come on.
That was a creep man that was in that cell then.
For sure. I'm sure there was a lot of creepy men in there. Other visitors claim to have seen shadowy figures moving between the bunks or standing silently in the corridors before disappearing seconds later. Cell 14, John Ryan occupied this cell, and he was incarcerated for what they called crimes against nature, which means a sexual offense, which probably means rape.
Yeah.
Which I was like, crimes against nature. Guards and prisoners hated him, and which I kind of love that they both hated him. They're like, ugh, this guy. But John Ryan ended up taking his own life. So this cell is reported to have very violent energy. There's reports of banging on the cell, equipment draining or malfunctioning, and the phrase that repeatedly comes up on like EVPs or just like that they hear is "get out." Of course, he's pissed off, which nobody cares. So the prison's underground dark cell remains one of the most feared locations on the property. I mean, as it would be. Visitors often describe an intense heaviness there, a suffocating atmosphere unlike anywhere else in the prison. Some people refuse to stay inside for more than a few moments, claiming they feel watched or they feel someone like touches them in the darkness. Which I kind of feel like, I'm assuming they keep it dark, but like we're saying, like the sensory, as soon as you lose the sight, you start feeling things too, probably. Paranormal investigators have reported hearing whispers and breathing while conducting sessions inside the cramped chamber. My phone's assuming it wasn't their own breathing. It's like a cramp. Because you know when it's like really quiet and dark and you're like, I'm breathing so loud. But no, it's definitely haunted. So people who go into the dark cell experience feelings of panic, dizziness, and they say that wait, oh no, typo. And they say that they shadow figures. They say that shadow figures start appearing in corners, that's so creepy that it just starts like manifesting.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah. I feel like I don't want to use manifesting because it's like manifesting should be something positive,
Yeah.
but it starts like just. I just imagine like smoke coming up slowly,
That's what I imagine too.
Okay.
I feel like we had the same thought.
Yeah.
Which I just feel like it makes it so much creepier.
It's not smoke. That's a real thing.
You're like, it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. So a writer from Arizona Highways magazine wanted to stay in the dark cell for 48 hours, shackled to a ring bolt with a jug of water and a loaf of bread to recreate the prisoner experience and publish an article reporting.
You don't have to do that, right? Like,
she actually lasted 37 hours in there, but then she started screaming to let her out. And she said there was somebody in there. And she was like 100% certain there was someone in there. And obviously they went to check and searched it and they didn't find anybody. So I checked their website. The article was published, but you have to pay like $60 to read it. So it's just like, if you guys want to read it, it's on Arizona Highways magazine. Go support.
It feels like clickbait to me.
But anyway, then there's the stories of the spirits themselves. One of the most repeated stories involves a small, ghostly girl seen wandering through the prison grounds late at night. Witnesses describe her appearing near the old bunks or darting between cells before vanishing. The story is that she dropped her doll in the river, and when she went to go get it, she drowned.
Oh, no.
And to make that story even more sad, the other ghost is a grieving mother walking along the river trying to find her daughter.
No.
So terrible.
Well, and then they're stuck with like some messed up men probably too, like from the prison.
Exactly. So you got that one, which is sad. Then you have like the oppressive male asshole energy.
Oh, look at that.
The prison's paranormal reputation exploded after Ghost Adventures investigated the site in 2016 during a special episode titled Hellhole Prison. During their overnight lockdown, the crew captured numerous EVPs, including chilling sounds of laughter, moaning, and voices responding through the spirit box devices. At one point, investigators reported hearing a sudden shriek echo through the prison, and Aaron Bagans claimed that he felt hands touch his back while he was alone in the cell blocks.
Yeah.
Don't touch. Night vision cameras captured floating orbs moving through the prison yard, along with a dark figure crossing between the cells. The crew also described unexplained equipment malfunctions and sudden shifts in energy during parts of the investigation. Since then, numerous paranormal groups and TV crews have visited the prison, hoping to experience something supernatural for themselves. The prison even hosts overnight ghost hunting events where participants roam the darkened grounds carrying EMF meters, spirit boxes, digital recorders, and night vision cameras, which I didn't know they did that there, so we should totally do it. Okay, fine.
I think we do a day trip. A day trip.
Boring.
Okay. Then we don't have to go at all, Tayler.
Fine. Anyway, in 2022, a reporter from the Washington Post spent an entire night locked inside one of the prison cells while documenting the hauntings. Not the dark cell, but just like one of the prison cells.
Still.
You're like, why? Though?
Like, again, you guys realize you don't have to do this.
Like, somebody tried this already.
Like, do a day trip, guys.
So they were armed with cameras and paranormal equipment. The reporter described the prison as deeply unsettling, dusty, silent, and oppressive. Although no paranormal evidence was captured, the writer admitted the atmosphere alone was enough to make every creak and shadow feel terrifying.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. Local newspapers and Arizona media have continued to fuel the prison's eerie reputation. Stories speak of phantom inmates lingering on death row and spirits watching visitors through cracks in the old stone walls. Jay, I know. That's so bad.
Oh my God. Sorry. So just setting up a visual right now because immediately I just darted my eyes towards
the closet. Yeah. Oh, you can see it in my camera too.
It was like, all that needs to happen is a little eyeball to like keep your eyes.
We hate a peeper.
I hate it so much.
I thought I wrote some of the... Okay, maybe not. But yeah, so another big haunting is like the inmates that died on death row, and some died before that, which I thought I wrote it. Maybe I didn't. I forgot to hit save. But anyway, they haunted. They did ghost things.
Yeah, we get it. Congratulations. You did what ghosts do.
So, tourists regularly leave reviews describing unexplained cold spots, shadow figures at the end of corridors, and feelings of dread so intense they had to leave certain areas altogether. And I love a review on a haunted place. I looked through them. I could not find the haunted ones. Like, there was like over 3,000, and most of them were like, I love this historic. Like, I was like, this isn't what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Get to the spooky stuff.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're not giving the people what they want.
Yeah. I'm the people. So, whether the hauntings are paranormal encounters or simply the power of fear and history, or maybe a little bit of both, colliding inside of one of Arizona's darkest landmarks, the legends of Yuma Territorial Prison continue to grow. And for those who walk its silent corridors after dark, it's easy to understand why so many leave believing the prison's former inmates may have never truly left. And that is the story of the Yuma Territorial Prison.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
The scare, I mean, I think I'd be, like I said, down to go for a day visit, but
it's just a bunch of rocks during a day visit.
Okay. Then like I said, then we don't have to go.
I would rather not. Sip my coffee.
Well, I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Well, I'm glad you did. So anyway, that wraps up our episode. Our next episode will be a live episode from Jared's. And yeah, that'll also be recorded on video too. So you guys can like pretend you're there.
Yeah, that's the other thing is we always, for people who listen to our live shows, if you follow us on TikTok, we always stream our live shows too. Mm-hmm. So if you do want to tune in live, and
just see what's going on.
Exactly. The 28th, tune on in.
Yep. 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Arizona time.
Arizona time.
I don't know what that is for wherever you're listening from.
We don't know. Look it up.
I can only do so much.
We can't help you with that. Anyway. If you guys want to send us an email and just like let us know how much you like the podcast, or if you have a story to tell us, you can email us at
igsttystories@gmail.com.
Or you can reach out to us on social media.
We are on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Mm-hmm. We are at IGSTTYpod.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Later.